is Lauren, and welcome to Seven Wheel Studio Yoga. I am going to start with showing you how to do upward facing dog versus high cobra. So the two of them are fairly interchangeable. High cobra is actually where you can do it instead of doing upward facing dog. Just people have different body types, they also have different abilities, and high cobra may be more accessible to you at first, and then going into the upward facing dog may be something that you progress to. So we'll start. Go ahead, come into your child's pose. And we'll start with high cobra. So we'll look between our hands, and as we inhale, we'll move our body forward onto our hands and onto the tops of our thighs. You're gonna look straight ahead and being careful not to dip into your shoulders. You're very engaged in the posture. And on your exhale, when you're ready, push back into child's pose. We'll do high cobra one more time. So inhale, look between your hands, moving your weight forward onto them and onto the tops of your thighs. Now here, the difference between high cobra and upward facing dog is literally picking your knees off of the mat. So upward facing dog, you're on the tops of your feet. And put the knees down and exhale, go into your child's pose. So child's pose is considered a resting pose. So this time, we'll go into upward facing dog, look between your hands, and as you inhale, shift your body weight onto your hands and onto the tops of your feet. And on your exhale, go back into child's pose. Again, inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, child's pose. Now if you want to transition to downward facing dog, you'll first come into upward facing dog or high cobra. Curl your toes under, and on your exhale, push into the knuckles of your hands and into your heels for downward facing dog. And on your exhale, go ahead, bring your knees back down to the mat and push back into child's pose. On your inhale, look up, walk your hands back, rounding your back up. So again, with that transition from upward facing dog or high cobra into downward facing dog, you would push into the knuckles right here of your hand. So I'll come a little bit closer. So you push into the knuckles of your hands and into your heels, making that transition so you're not pushing here in your hand, because if you push here, that's what's going to make your hand slide against the mat. So we'll do this one more time. So we'll do upward facing dog. Inhale, look between your hands, transitioning your weight into them for upward facing dog. Curl your toes under, and on your exhale, push into downward facing dog. On your next exhale, draw your knees back down to your mat and push back into child's pose. On your inhale, walk your hands back, rounding your spine up, round your shoulders back, and that is a closer look at upward facing dog and high cobra. Thank you.